Hello there, welcome to the video of my little Fiat 500. It's the Fiat 500 Sport. It's the car I use, hence the logo down the side, Eco Cars. My name's Jonathan Porterfield. Been using this myself for now last 3-4 months. I just thought I'd do a quick video clip because we have had some interest expressed in it. It was registered the 20th of November 2009. So it's under warranty with Fiat till the 20th of November 2012. So every year's warranty left. It's got my private plate on it, Eco 3 Eco, but it will go back to its original 59 plate car. So we had a BRC gas system fitted by LPG Conversions with a colour-coded filler. And the tank sits in the spare wheel well, which is where the spare was. And of course we still have the space saver spare, but we suggest you leave that at home and carry a tin of tyre sealant. That's the original plate that it will go back on, WR59, so it's more than likely to go back onto that number plate. Little parcel shelf, great little run around cars these. I really do enjoy driving it, and it's quite a unique experience. So looking around the inside, we've got the distinctive two-tone black and white on the dashboard and the Fiat 500 there. Got an airbag, front passenger airbag. We've also got airbags in the sides of the seats and an airbag in the B pillar as well. Lovely comfortable driving position. The gear stick really does fall to hand. It's very nicely positioned. Got electric window switches, air conditioning, heated rear screen, direction of the airflow and temperature and speed of the fan, of course. We've got city steering, which lightens up the steering. I never use that, to be honest. Lots of people refer that as the girly button, but it's not an insult to women, but it makes the power assisted steering even lighter than it already is. But that's a feature, and hazard warning lights and front and rear fogs. MP3 compatible, lovely radio system that can also be controlled from the steering wheel, and you can also pair up your mobile phone with the Blue and Me system. And also it has a USB docking port here, so you can dock in your MP3 player, your iPod, memory sticks. I've also got a memory stick here, which I can cubby hole, which have got several hundred songs on there, which you can play through the sound system. So it's very clever having a USB port in the car. All the normal windscreen controls. There's also a trip computer, electric mirrors, remote central locking. They're lovely. They really are nice to drive. And I'll just show you the gas system. So that's the LPG switch, the BRC system, of course. So we'll just start up as a normal car. So the red light at the top denotes that it starts up on petrol, and because the car is warm it'll turn to amber and then green, and there we are running on LPG or to gas. The 4 lights at the bottom denote the level, so we're less than a quarter tank of LPG left in the tank. The mileage on this Fiat as it is today is just over 30,000 miles. And as you can see, you have a rev counter in the middle and the speedo around the edge, so it's a rather unique instrument binnacle, but it does work very well. Just scrolling through the trip computer, the average consumption there 48 miles to the gallon, instant consumption as you're driving along. Average speed, so my average speed 28 miles an hour, was averaging 48 to the gallon. So trip time, the date, and then the range left. Now that could be the range, obviously what's left in the petrol tank, and the petrol level is denoted on that part over there. You can also adjust the headlamp angle from here as well. So there's lots of different options on the system, the car system itself. So looking at the documents, the BRC information booklet and service history just shows you when it was converted, 16th of May 2011, so under this 2-year warranty till 16th of May 2013. It had its first 1,000 mile check at LPG Conversions, and the next one's due in 12 months or 12,000 miles. We also have the official registration receipt. Now that was the number plate that it was on, WR59, so it's now on my private plate, but that's just to confirm that this car has been fitted by LPG Conversions to UK LPG standards, and it's also on the vehicle register. All the documents for the conversion are here, the tank certificate, also an LPG map guide, they're all here. And I'll just show you my registration document. So it's previously owned by BSM Building, and I've registered it in our name because I should be using it as Eco Cars, and obviously it's on my private plate, but when we registered it we changed it to alternative fuel car and the type of fuel to gas biofuel. So at 119 grams per kilometre CO2 with the discount for being LPG, it costs just £20 a year to tax. There's also a spare key, non-remote spare key that came with the car. And I'm just showing you all the manuals that came with the car. Also some locking wheel nuts are here as well. So the owner's manual, and also the sound system and the Blue and Me system, and also the service book. And just showing you the service history. It has the first PDI on the 24th of the 11th, and there was no service history when we bought the car, so we had it serviced straight away at 25,000 miles back in May. So we will obviously keep an up-to-date service history for the length of time that we actually own this little Fiat 500. So under the bonnet it's very neatly installed. That's the BRC engine control unit, and we have this extra trunking for all the wiring. But the vapour unit and the injectors are all underneath the manifold, which you cannot see. So it's when you open the bonnet you would not know it's been converted to LPG. And in Italy, BRC is the favoured conversion system for all Fiat and I think Alfa Romeo engines as well. So HPI clear, no accident damage, and I say fitted with a BRC gas system. So looking around the car, in fact we'll just take you now for a short test drive just to show you how these drive. Hello and welcome to the test drive. So we're just pulling away now, and running on gas of course. It's got auto locking, so the doors have just locked when you go over 10 miles an hour. And drives very well. It's quite a high up driving position, the seats are very supportive, and it turns in very well. It's the low profile tyres make it quite a driver's car, to be honest, and it's a very enjoyable place to be. So we've got the radio system, control the volume from the steering wheel, skip tracks, and of course you've got the Bluetooth phone compatibility as well, should you want to take a call whilst you're driving. So it doesn't drive any different. I'll just switch it over to back to petrol. Just turn the radio off. So now we're in on petrol. Switch it back to LPG by pressing the LPG switch. Now running back on LPG autogas. So half price fuel. So in price terms, probably returns around about 70-75 to the gallon in price terms, if not a little bit more. If it's doing 48 to the gallon on the readout, it equates to about 45 to the gallon on gas, because gas is half the price. So yeah, you're looking at around about 80 miles to the gallon in price terms. So just come to a stop, just go for a final walk around the rest of the car. So welcome back from the test drive. So say it is my car, so I'll have to keep it clean. It's all graphicked up, as you can see. Now these will all peel off. They're very easy to peel off, so if you don't want it with the graphics on, obviously after a deposit we will take them off prior to you taking the car over. So it's in very good condition. There's no dents or marks. The only detrimental thing is a small scratch to the front bumper there, but everything else is fine. It drives really, really well. I'll just show you the tax disc there. It's £20 a year and it's taxed through till the end of April 2012. At the moment I'm putting £20 worth of gas in the LPG tank. It's a 32 litre tank, so you get about 27 litres of gas in, and that would take me at best 244 miles, and on average around 225 miles. So not quite as economical as a Citroen C1, but there again it is a 4-cylinder car, this Fiat 500, and a lot more solid, and obviously a 1.2 engine with regards to the C1s are 998. So not quite as economical as a C1, but it's a different beast, to be honest. It's a different car, but it's very comfortable on the motorway, and so it's a joy to own, it really is. So if you have any questions about this or any of our LPG cars, please feel free to give me, Jonathan, a call anytime. Thanks for watching.